Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
Alright, we're going to be doing an unboxing on this KBD kit. If you know KBD, you know exactly what this is. These are the side skirts. This is the front bumper. And then the rear bumper. You guys seen the last video, we installed the exhaust, so that's why this just has a single cutout. But yeah, this will be the back bumper, and then obviously we never open these. Yeah, he's gonna have to sit outside for launch though.
Three weeks later.
All right, yo, this is gonna be the last time you see this 350Z in its stock form. We're about to put the KBD body kit on. We're gonna start with the rear bumper first. But yeah, this is basically a stock 350Z. All right, let me see that camera.
All right,
Yeah, this,
you got an intro.
Yeah, she's ready to come off.
that bad boy is cooked, huh?
Yeah.
It's toast. All right, so this back bumper is hitting up against the Tome exhaust, so we did a little markup right here, and this is where I'm gonna cut so that it doesn't burn the bumper like how it did with the OEM. So yeah, let's get to it.
He has a you have a sander, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can just sand it out to smooth it out at the end.
Hello? Wrong.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
Bro, has anybody actually dropped mail through this?
No, well, I got a mailbox.
Here, take this, take this. These nuts. These nuts. Got him. Got him. That's funny as hell.
Joe probably wouldn't have let me out quick, but I didn't quite safe. You're lucky they let you out right away, because normally they make you see the tube.
Yo, that's literally what I told him.
I mean, seriously, I've sat in over the weekend many times.
Yeah.
Like on a fucking holiday weekend.
Yeah. No, seriously. I mean,
What? Yeah. Yeah, anyways, these should go right here. The only thing is, hey, you know what? Yeah, I don't think I will.
You want lilac bush?
If I do, huh?
You want lilac bush then?
Oh, there goes that balloon again.
You want lilac bush?
What?
Lilac. How about it? You want one? Do you want a lilac?
Just about to say, that's what I'm having.
Exactly. I know where everything's supposed to be.
All right, little update. So we got the back bumper off. We obviously unscrewed all these bolts and clips and all that stuff. And then when you're taking off the rear reverse light and the hatch button, there's these little clips right here, and then there's 3 screws here and 2 here, and then you got it fitted on here. That's how that looks. And then I ended up having to shave off these endings right here. I guess we didn't get any of that, but I ended up having to shave off this ending right here, and then this as well, so that'd be flush. with, come down here, with this right here. So this is how it comes, at least the kit that I got. And I measured this, and this is just below 1 inch, and then I need to get this side below 1 inch as well, so I can put this in. But we got this one in, screwed in. And then also too, what you have to do, at least for mine, is these lights go at a curve right here. This one's flat, and then this one goes at a curve. So you have to cut or use what you can to basically have this go in at an angle, and then you'll be able to screw in it from both sides. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So another thing we had to do is, because I have the Tome exhaust and that bad boy is fat, I ended up cutting a lot of this right here, and I kept the inside wall so it still looks nice. I didn't like delete this whole section right here, but yeah, I had to shave down quite a bit from here, and then I ended up using a razor blade and sanding this part down, and so now it looks fine. We test fitted it, and hopefully it doesn't burn the bumper, but we'll see. Reacts.
Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
Not bad. I don't know. What do you feel? You didn't feel like any drag or anything, right? From the.
It felt good. The camera almost hit my face. I was like, what?
Oh, from the.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't ready for that.
All right. The exhaust did end up burning. I'm gonna have to cut it again right here, and hopefully it'll be good. And then I plan on getting like a 3-inch extension so that the exhaust can come out a little bit more. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then if you have a second hand, when you're doing this body kit, I recommend having someone hold this back so you can get it flush with the body line. Right now it's not so flush right there, but I think that's because it's settled a little bit more. And then on this side is a lot more flushed. So when you have someone, or if you have someone to help you do this body kit, just have someone hold it back like this while you put in the screws right here, so you can get this part as flush as possible, and then you can kind of work out the rest right here. Like, look at that gap. It's crazy, but eventually it'll be fixed. And then this is actually kind of flush with the back of the hatch, so this doesn't look so bad. But spots like this where the taillights are, you can see this gap, which we're gonna have to fix and shave the inside of this probably down a little bit, and then allow it to push in more. It's all a work in progress. And then we got the OEM bumper right here, and I think we're gonna end up taking the brackets off of the inside right here and putting them on the KBD kit and seeing how flush it can get the body lines to look. But it's all a matter of time. And then last but not least, we need to do the front bumper to the KBD kit. These are still kind of working themselves out, but so is the rest of the bumper, so we'll see what happens. And then we also need to drill into these spots as well too, which is where the universal clips will end up going. Straight Aura, 350Z Aura, you feel what I'm saying?
A week later.
Alright, we're going to be doing the front bumper today. I didn't put this in the back bumper, but it should help it shape it a lot more. And then we just got to get rid of the clips in the front right here. These bad boys. And then just some screws. And hopefully we don't have to take off the headliner. Or not the headliner, the wheel well liner, but I'm sure we will. Alright, I'm going to start taking off these universal clips and go from there. All right, so I never knew this, but when you're taking off the front bumper, there is a little Z logo right here. Where is it? Right there. Which is pretty cool. I assume it's gonna have it on the other side, but I'm gonna get rid of all these bolts, and then this this engine guard or shield cover or whatever will come off with it. I'm gonna take off the back bumper again to put that bumper bash bar thing back on, and then put the bumper back on, and then we already finished the side skirts and the front bumper, so yeah. All right, we got a white foam bash bar back in this, and finally got the front bumper off. It took forever because of all these clips right here. So this is the engine bay cover, and I mean, just look at all these connections. I had to take off all these, and some of them broke, and then this was mounted to either the subframe or I believe the radiator support. And then these are the wheel wells that I took off next to the bash bars in the front, and then the rest of these are also parts of the wheel well. And then this I just use to put all my bolts in. This also came from the inside of the wheel well right here. So basically everything that you see over there is all stuff that came out of here. The only wheel well cover stuff we have is right here. Right here also isn't perfectly flush, but it will get there eventually. It's just a matter of working it out, but there's 2 bolts on the inside right here, and then that's pretty much it. The side skirts are only hung in from this bolt right here, and then these 2 bolts right here. So we got this flush right here, and this just needs to come in a little bit like that, if you can see with the body line. But when I open the door, you can see it still hangs right here. It's completely loose, but after having them in for quite some time, it's kind of formed into the door better. So when I close it, it sits right like that. She's dirty, but eventually we'll get bolts in on the side right here to better form the body kit. But as of right now, with these bolts, it all holds in place really well. And then for the front bumper, the clearance on the hood took a little while, but I managed to get all of the OEM clips back in except for this one. All of these ones, they all match right here. And then when you originally get it from KBE, there's already a cutout here for your latch. And right now it fits decent. When I run my finger along, like right here, this front part comes out a little bit more, but otherwise, for the most part, the front right here is flush with the body line, and it's really good right here. And you can tell with the headlights as well, in this corner right here, how well the headlight sits right here. But on this side, it still sits well, just not as good as this side. So you can see, so yeah, we're still working out imperfections, but that's all a part of test fitting this whole thing anyways. So, and then there's also no support on the bottom right here. So it's just hung on like this. I mean, if you know KBD, you know that this is what it does, but eventually we're gonna get metal brackets that go crisscross to hold it in place so it doesn't do all this shifting. Same with the rear back bumper. The side skirts, we'll just find some way to make it look nice and have the side skirts kind of fit properly, or at least look as OEM as possible. But yeah, other than that, the only thing we need to do left really on this body kit is kind of grind down the inside a little bit here so that this pushes in a little bit more, and then kind of do more sanding and this and that to basically get it ready for paint work. So, but other than that, the whole KBD body kit is on. Yeah, there's only 2 bolts that hold it in from here and here, and then the rest are all clips right here. Like I said, down at the bottom there's nothing at all. So we'll lower the car and see how it sits with the whole body kit now. Down, baby. I just died on your arms tonight. How's it look? Definitely sits a lot lower than the front end.
Yeah.
Not terribly low, but. Like the bumper's holding on pretty good. I'm not like hearing anything come from it. You know what I mean? Vroom, vroom.
I'm in my mom's car.
I'm in my mum's car. Broom, broom. Get out of my car!
What are the odds of that cop sitting there though?
For real. Well, them motherfuckers never got anything better.
Alright, we're gonna turn here and swing back around, bruv.
3 days later.
Some more goodies for the 350Z. This one, you guys should know what it is when I open it. See the quality of it, how it came. Okay. It's a little more beat up than I thought, but this is what I was talking about for the dead pedal. You can see the chrome finish on it. It's a little worn down or whatever, but basically the only thing I needed from this was the actual plate. So, but I'll probably end up just replacing the whole thing. So this is gonna complete the whole entire pedal set that I have. Another thing we got, ended up getting 35% tint, and this is a ceramic as well. So I've never tinted a car before, but I figured with the 350Z it'll be a lot easier because there's like 4 less windows. You don't have to worry about, you know, 2 back doors and then that little kind of window cutout. So it's just going to be the two windows on the door and then a little brow and then the back hatch window. So it should be fairly easy than most cars. Yeah, we'll see how it comes out when we end up tinting it. But I do want to open this and see how it looks. It also came with a little knife thing and little squeegee thing to help tint it. So hopefully those are useful. I think I ended up getting a 54 by 60 roll as well. So I should be able to end up doing my other car with this as well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this video. I know I said in the previous video that I planned on having like some sort of challenge or whatever, but I ended up not getting some certain things in time, so it should be next video. Keep you guys posted on the KBD body kit as far as more fitment and test fitting it all, and then also prepping everything for paint. So that'll be in the upcoming videos of us doing the rest of the KBD work, and then also you know, painting it. I'm not gonna bring it to a body shop. I plan on fully painting that thing myself, so it's gonna be definitely interesting. Hopefully it goes well, but the idea is to kind of show you that, you know, you can anything you set your mind to. Yeah, painting is not easy, so yeah, we'll definitely see how it goes. It'll be a work in progress for sure. Like I said, I'm gonna try and keep posting every 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll keep you guys posted. So yeah, love you guys, appreciate the support. Road to 50 subs, baby. Love you guys, see you next time. Adios.